Hey everybody, it's Courtney here. I wanted to talk to you about me being on the search for my brothers. Okay. My mom gave up a child through Florence Critten Services in Charlotte, North Carolina. He was given up, it would be 68, 69, somewhere around in there. She was 18. She gave him up through Florence Critten Services in Charlotte, North Carolina. She went in under a different name, so I do not know the name that she went under. I do know that he was born on February 5th. Florence Critten also has the ability where you can pay the $250 and they will investigate for you, and then it's $50 an hour afterwards. I am trying to do videos in order to try to find them that way. Also, my father. Now, I have no clue when my other brother was born. I'm going to assume that it was before me. I do not know. My father's name is Joseph Coleman Christopher. He went by the name of Joe. He was an Army veteran. He was a Pathfinder in the United States Army. My dad was very much of a rambling man, and he loved the ladies. I was told that this gentleman got a hold of my dad before he died. My stepmother, Sherry Huffman, is her maiden name, but Christopher is her married name. She also met him as well, and they chose to keep all that information from me. Like Sherry kept everything from me. She kept my father from me as well. She lied. And for a lot of you that are going to read this post, I do have an addiction. I did have an addiction. I'm 6 years clean. My father also had a very bad addiction, an alcohol addiction, and it led into me leaving home early, and it led into a lot of things in my life. But I now have 6 years in recovery. I'm very proud of where I am. I have a home. I have my children. I run a rescue. I also run Ray of Hope. And, I try to help people get into recovery. I'm very thankful that God saved my soul, and I'm very thankful. But I also would love to find my half-brothers. I've been told that the son that my dad has is somewhere in Georgia. And everybody keeps telling me to reach out to my stepmother, and my stepmother stole money from me. I can't really go to her for anything. She lied to my father about my addiction. She lied to my father about a lot of things. There was a prenup sign. There's just a whole lot that goes into that scenario. She is not an honest woman at all. She will do anything to make me look bad. I was the only child at one point. I was the only child. So she had to make me look bad in order to inherit all of his fortunes. We'll not go into that right now. My main concern is, finding my brothers, and if they want to know I exist. I'm also told that my father's son looks identical to him. I will see what pictures I do have. But my dad was an amazing man when he was sober. But when he wasn't sober and when he suffered from his PTSD, it was a living nightmare. And we'll just leave it at that. But I currently reside in Cleveland County, North Carolina. You can reach me via my Facebook. I'm under Courtney Nicole. Or you can reach me through Ray of Hope Happiness. You have to put the happiness in order to find me. And then this is going to go on YouTube and Facebook. So, I need the algorithm gods to help me. I need people in YouTube land to help me. I would greatly appreciate it, as being the only child, I left home, and I pretty much fended for myself. I learned a lot about life the hard way, because I didn't have parents to necessarily go to. You know what I mean? And, but anyway. Try not to lose it making this video. Unless you know what I mean? But I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful for my struggles. I'm very thankful for where I am today. Because without my struggles, I wouldn't be who I am. But anywho, I would really like to find my brothers. My mom's son, she gave him up when she was 18 because her parents made her. I really don't know much about him, but I do know our family history. Our family history is my grandmother died before I was born. She had a brain aneurysm, and my uncle died due to an aneurysm. So there's a lot of health issues that run on my mom's side of the family that he really needs to know about if he doesn't know about already. So I would really like to find him. I have no clue where he is at. I want to do an ancestry kit, but I'm just really leery of my DNA being out there in the government. And, you know, I have enough money to pay the bills and whatnot, but I really don't have any extra money to really just spend out on the kits and whatnot. We run a rescue. We rescue pit bulls and reptiles and all that, you know, we try to give back to the community. So, you know, I really don't have a lot of extra money just laying around to do the ancestry kit. I would like to do the ancestry kit, so hopefully if we can get this video to gain some traction, that would be really much appreciated. Excuse my mess over here. This is the first time I'm doing a video this way. I really don't have anywhere to set up, but it is what it is. If you don't like what you see, don't look at it. But that is my story. My mom, she lives in Iredell County still. My dad has since passed away. So if anybody knows anything, and if you don't want to comment on this video for fear of somebody seeing it, you can always email me. Frankie, Frankie, Lynn, Lynn, 2017 @gmail.com. You can always email me there if you don't want to comment on this video. I will try to leave all my links in order for you to get a hold of me if anybody has anything, or if anybody would love to donate or pay for the ancestry kit or help me with the Florence Critten Services. I have the link to the Florence Critten to fill out the paperwork in order for them to start looking for my brother. Like I said, I don't have the extra $250 at this current moment in time, and that's for the first 5 hours. But, you know, I'm a firm believer in the good Lord above. I'm a firm believer that God works in mysterious ways, and if I'm meant to know the answer to these questions, I will get the answers sooner rather than later. I thank each and every one of you that have watched this video. I will try to get better at making these videos, but this is the first one I've done like this. So I hope everybody has an amazing day. Please like, share, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. The bigger we are, the more, you know, the bigger we are, the more we can get out there. So love y'all guys. Peace out.